Okay. So what we have discussed till now, we'll solve few problems based on that. So let's start with the question one, or just you can say it as a, you can solve it as an example. So one example is a connected k regular graph. Okay. So a connected k regular graph of order 12. Okay, of order 12 is embedded in a plane. So in the plane, so a connected k regular graph of order 12 is embedded in a plane resulting resulting in eight regions. Resulting in eight regions. So what is the value of k? So what is the value of k? So you try to find the value of k and tell me. If you are not able to do, then tell me. I will solve for you.
Sir, K3.
Okay, yes, correct. Yeah, anyone else getting answer? Okay, so let me solve this now. So a connected k regular graph. So k regular graph means each vertex has degree k and order is 12. So let me solve it here. Each vertex has degree k, order is 12. So number of vertex is 12. N is 12 and in a plane resulting 8 faces. So region is face. There are 8 faces. So what is value of k? So first, we want k. K is the degree of a graph. So you know one formula that relates degree and age is sum of degree of all vertices is equal to 2 times the number of edges. So first for that we need to find E. So how can we find E? So for that we have Euler's formula. So n minus E plus F is 2. So put the value of this n or F, you will get E is equal to what? What you get? What is value of E? अरे put the value of n is 12, F is 8. This is simple equation.
18.
इतना टाइम लगेगा? तो पहली क्लास के बच्चे हो क्या तुम लोग? नर्सरी है ना, तो बच्चा पैदा हो तो भी बता देगा क्या पुट करना है इसमें. सो 12 प्लस 8 है ना, सो लाइक 20 उधर गया तो ई उधर शिफ्ट कर दो, सो 18. सो ई इज 18. ओके, एंड ई 18 हो गया. नाउ यू पुट हेयर इन दिस इक्वेशन. सो 2 टाइम्स ई इज 18. So 2 times 18 is equal to sum of degree of each vertices. So like it's a k regular graph. So all the vertices have same degree k. And what are the total number of vertices? There are 12 vertices. So there are 12 vertices and each vertex has degree k. So degree sum will be sum of degrees of all vertices will be 12 times k. So it is 36 is equal to 12k. So k will be 36 upon 12 and that is going to be 3. So k is 3, correct. Okay, so once I used Euler's formula, another is degree sum formula. Okay, so if anyone has doubt, you can ask. So write next example. So the next example is the vertices of a certain, so the vertices of a certain graph. Okay, so the vertices of a certain graph G have degrees. So the vertices of a certain graph G has degrees, sorry, have degrees 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, so prove that G is non-planar. Okay, so how will you do that? Think, the vertices of a certain graph G have degrees this. So you can count the vertices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 vertices and you have given degrees of each vertices. So you have to prove G is non-planar. Yes.
Sir, can we prove this with second theorem?
Yes, yes. So the second theorem was, if G is a, so let me give you a hint, है ना? So G is simple planar, okay, graph, then E is less than equal to 3n minus 6, okay. And if this doesn't hold, so if G is a simple planar graph, then this. And if it doesn't hold, means E is more than 3n minus 6, then it is going to be non-planar. So yes, you can use this one. Simply, you just need N and E you need. Okay, so for this you need E. What is E? Number of edges is sum of all degrees of vertices. Okay, sorry, 2E is equal to sum of degrees of all vertices. So 2E, you add these numbers. Tell me what is the sum of all these numbers. कैलकुलेटर से
Sir,
कर लो
is
क्या?
number of pages equal to 16?
हाँ वो तो 16 है, मैं सम पूछ रहा हूँ टोटल कितना होगा. So 32.
32, sir.
So E is
32.
16. Okay. So 2 times age is equal, 2 times number of age is equal to sum of degrees of vertices. That was 32. So age you get 16, and number of vertices is also given. There are 7 vertices. So n is number of vertices, that is 7. So n is 7, E is 16. You verify it. So n is 7, E is 16. So E. Okay. So let's find first a value of 3n minus 6. So 3 into 7 minus 6, it's a 15. Now you see E is more than 3n minus 6 because E has value 16 and 3n minus 6 has value 15. So this implies graph G is non-planar. That is the proof. So you have to calculate E and N. N was given, number of edges, and degree of vertices were given. So you can use that degrees of vertices to find number of edges, and then you can put into inequality, and that's we get. Okay. Okay, now we have to solve exercise 6.1. Okay, so exercise 6.1. So the first question is 1.1. So the first question is 6.1.1, part A. So actually, this is like prove or disprove. So 6.11, prove or disprove. Statement A is every subgraph, okay, every subgraph of a plane graph, okay, or planar graph, you can say every subgraph of a planar graph is a planar, okay, is a planar graph. Okay, so question is prove or disprove. So you first have to decide the statement is true or false. Then if it is true, you have to prove it. If it is false, you have to give example. So tell me, it is true or false?
Not true.
Yes, it is true. So simple, you can see that we are talking about subgraph. So if the main graph is planar, okay, so main graph is a planar. To get the subgraph, what you do? You will remove either edges or vertices. So after removing edges or vertices, there is no chance of crossing edge. Okay. When we add, then there may be situations that we have to cross the edge. But if the graph is already planar, and if you remove some edge or vertices, that still be a planar, because remember edge or vertices will not introduce any edge crossing. You know, adding may introduce. but to get subgraph from a planar graph, it will not create problem. So just you have to write this only. So statement is true, and we have to write the proof. So statement is true, and we have to write the proof. So proof just you have to convince in your own language. Okay. So suppose we have given a planar representation or planar embedding. So planar embedding of graph G. Okay. So given a planar embedding of graph G, deleting edges or vertices. Deleting edges or vertices does not introduce, deleting edges or vertices does not introduce crossing of edge. Okay, because you when you add edges or vertices, then it may introduce crossing of edge. But after to get the subgraph, you delete the edge. Okay, so that does not introduce any crossing of edge. Okay, so an embedding or representation embedding of any subgraph. Okay, any subgraph of G can be obtained. Okay, can be obtained. So embedding is a planar representation. Okay, can be obtained, and as a planar you can say. So every subgraph, I mean, of a planar graph is going to be planar only. You know why? Because to get the subgraph, we have to remove edge, not add. Now come to the part B of the same question. Again, it is you have to decide it is a true or false, because again it's a proof or disprove. So it is saying every subgraph, okay, every subgraph of a non-planar graph. Okay, so every subgraph of a non-planar graph is non-planar. So true or false?
False.
Hmm? False. Yes.
So
So
false.
yes, false. So what is the example? So we have to check one example where graph is non-planar but subgraph is planar. है ना? Graph is non-planar but the subgraph you take is planar. Tell me one example.
K5.
Yes, K5 and K33. These are है ना, both non-planar. So one example is enough. You can take any one of them. So these are both non-planar, but every subgraph, and every proper subgraph you take. Every proper subgraph is a planar graph. Okay. So K5 and K33, you take any subgraph of it, and it will be always a planar graph. And K3 and K5, K33 and K5 are both non-planar. You already know this. Okay. Yeah. So next question is 6.1.2. The question is saying, so that the graph formed by deleting one edge, okay, so that the graph formed by deleting one edge from K5 and K33 are planar, okay. So simply you can do, right? So we have to prove that you delete any one edge, okay, from K5 or K3. So let me make K5. So normally, without thinking, you draw like this. So this is a K5, okay, A, B, C, or let me write in place of A, B, C, V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, okay. Tell me which edge you want to remove. Tell me one edge. And question is, this is non-planar, right? This is K5, and you know that K5 is non-planar. We have to remove any one edge, and we have to draw that remaining part of the graph as a planar graph. Means no edge cross the other edge. Yeah, tell me which edge you want to remove. Anyone?
V3, V5.
Okay, V3, V5. So I want to remove this edge. V3, V5. Okay. So this edge we want to remove. So let me draw. So what are remaining three vertices? V1, V2, V4. So let's draw this. And anyway you can draw. So let me draw this like this. No problem. V1, V2, V4. Okay. So I have taken just three vertex. Now let's introduce V3. So V3 you can take anywhere. Suppose I take here. So you join V3 with V1, V4 and V2. Look here. So I'm just drawing same graph in other way, because we have to draw planar graph so that no edge cross the other edge. So V1, V2, V4 and V3 introduce. Now take V5 anywhere you can take. Okay, V5 you can take anywhere. So I took outside, you can take anywhere. So V5 has edge with V1, edge with V2 and edge with V4. And you said to delete V5, V3. So we remove this edge, V5, V3. Right? So if you join V5, V3, this is again K5. Okay, this is again K5. But if you delete that, so this is a subgraph of that, after deleting one edge, and that edge we delete is V3, V5. You see, this is a planar graph. So you can do for anyone. You should notice the pattern. Like if you want to remove anyone, so you take that edge at last, at the end. Now it is a planar graph. Same thing you can do for K33. So you know about K33. So normally we draw like this. Okay. Now V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6. So K3 is this, K33, and this is non-planar. And in the question, they said you to remove one edge and prove that the remaining part of the graph is planar graph. Means no edge crossing. So tell me, which edge you want to remove now?
V2, V5.
V2, V5. Okay, so let's remove this edge. So now you see remaining vertices. So remaining vertices are V1, V3, V4, V6. So V1, we have to draw in such a way that see, V1 has edge with V6 and V1 edge with V4. So V4 I will take here and V6 I will take here. And here you take V3. So why I am taking this? Because we have to draw planar graph. So no edge crossing. No? So I have to take like this. So V1 has edge with V6, V4, and again V3 has edge with V4, V6. Now let's introduce other vertices. We have six vertices. So V1, V2, V1, V4. Okay. V2 you can introduce here, inside. Anywhere you can take. You can take outside also, no problem. So V2 I take here. We are constructing like we proved that K33 is non-planar, if you remember. Okay, so V2 has edge with V4, V6. Okay, and we have not taken V5 yet. So V5 you can take anywhere. Suppose I take V5 here. So V5 has edge with V1, V2 you have to delete. Okay, so I don't draw this, and V5 is with V3. Okay, now you see, है ना? So if you draw V2 V5, then it will create edge crossing. But if we remove that, okay, so now you see, so this graph is a planar graph. We just deleted one edge, and that is V2 V5. Okay, so this is a planar graph now. So any problem in this? So this graph, this is planar graph. This is a planar graph. Okay. Yeah, so okay, so time is also getting up, so I think we'll continue this in the next class. So I will stop here only, and we have more question from 6.1 exercise, so that will we do in next class. Okay, so any doubt till now you can ask. Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, then thank you, and we'll meet in next class.
Thank you, sir.